Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. So here I'm pulling cards and I happen to notice this might be all stories. So here we go. All right, random pop-up message. We'll see what comes out. I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice and just get that out of the way for you guys of whoever might be in this situation besides what else is mentioned here, Spirit, for the collective at this time, Sun, Moon, Rising. All right, we've got Scorpio, highly aspected, came out twice. Let's try that again. We have both Virgo and Capricorn. Okay. And Taurus. All right. I'm also going to pull some tiles as well. Let's see, how many tiles, Spirit? How many tiles, Spirit? Just one? No, I think we can do better than that. Come on now. Maybe it's 11. All right. Let's see here. That many. There we go. We have E, F. Oh, this could be interesting. Phi. I already see that immediately. Can't even see that. Sorry. Let's see what this can start. There we go. All right. W. Few. Phi. H. He. N. New. All right. When, as in like timing possibly. Okay. Or these initials could mean something to somebody, okay? Any of these letters for that. Pulled out our usual 6. Okay. So the first card I pulled out, just to see what's going on in the energy, is New Moon in Leo. So that could also be a timing as well. That would be July, August-ish, okay? Confidence is your key to success. Pulled Assigned and Sinks. After pulling the tea leaf, yeah, because that was the next I pulled, and pulled Throne, Position of Authority, Pig, Beware of Greed, Wall, Misunderstanding, Bull, Do Not Back Down from Opposition, so show strength and fortitude. And I immediately thought, okay, maybe you're going to get some sort of promotion, or there's some sort of financial come up, and you got some greedy person with their hand out. Maybe there's some misunderstanding. Maybe they thought they were going to get the opportunity, and actually you got it, okay? Or someone that you're attached to, okay? Maybe they're butthurt about it, all right? Signs of Sync that came out was green to confirm that. Earth element, physical healing, employment success, prosperity, wealth, good luck, growth, personal goals, and fertility. So this could actually also be just an idea that you're going to be taking charge on, or whoever is getting this opportunity, right? So I pulled from the Stargazing Oracle, got Taurus, fertile, again with the fertility, right? Self-indulgent, sensuous, ripe, patient, possessive, rational, loyal, comforts, materialism, food, earthy. So this is definitely something tangible that there's going to be some sort of success in. Second house also came out. Material possessions, money, work, income, values, aesthetics, luxury, security, attitude towards possession. So this has something to do with someone's second house. Already Leo and Taurus could be significant to somebody, okay? Along with Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, highly aspected, okay? Then also Pink Moon came out with new and exciting opportunities. Focus on the new, again with new again, right? Transcendence, maturity, fullness, fertility again, first steps onto a new path. So I'm like, okay, what's going on here? There's obviously some sort of new, awesome, abundant idea, right? That's happening. So I next pulled from the Santa Muerte Oracle and got card number 19, which is memory. So I'm going to go ahead and read you that. This could have something to do with family or friends. Might be connected to something ancestral, maybe. An ancestrally connected idea. Where's 19? Memory is the capacity to conserve and recall information. So something, maybe an idea that had popped up before is resurfacing, okay? Emotions and events by searching within our minds. It forms one of the bases of human knowledge and is fed by sensory impressions left on us by what surrounds us and will form the next material world of actions. Memory is also the function that allows us to recall our ancestors, the people we have loved that have left us, just like our past experiences. The advice on this card is take advantage of the reserve of culture and experience that the people that came before us have accumulated. So the idea behind this could be somehow tied in with culture or experience that you're already familiar with, or maybe that is family oriented, heritage oriented, ancestry oriented, okay? The second card, because I needed some clarity on that, I was like, what's going on here? We had card number 3, the chaos card, right? And I think it's more the definition of this card that is the most pertinent, okay? Just because it's time for action, okay? That's your position of authority here. Analyze and choose all the opportunities available to you quickly without fear of cutting something out. So there may be a need to cut something out. And perhaps if you do have some greedy person with their hand out coming in, that may be the distraction. You know, even the devil reads the Bible, right? So maybe you've got an old circumstance resurfacing going, hey, wait, what about me? We had that idea too, but you notice that they're toxic, or they've got issues, or they may be misunderstanding as to the intentions behind everything, right? Or they might not have very good intentions to begin with, okay? Maybe that's an energy that needs to be cut out in this situation. I do see that with the rapiers that came up later, okay? Some person that is seeking to betray with this new beginning, because you have 2 aces as well to clarify. We'll get into that in a sec, all right? So chaos represents the shapeless primordial soup, the alchemist's receptacle, the palette held by the artist before he starts painting. Technical ability and knowledge are ready in abundance, so that might be a clue, okay? But the final execution and the right route are needed to avoid dispersion. So avoid that misunderstanding, right? That could be the wrong path. You take one step off that wall, you fall, right? Without quick and aware action, you face the risk of drifting away, feeding entropy, or remaining trapped in a stalled situation, okay? Especially if you got little piggy over here, right, with their hand down. You also have that bull. This is definitely some sort of opposition, right? Stubborn energy. That Taurus there is as well, okay? So when I pulled from Kipper, we had to explain what is going on here in this situation and what's the deal with this misunderstanding. Community, despair, and lovers came out. So I was like, okay, so someone from the community, friends, family, village, you know, has some sort of despair over something that is loved, okay? And so of course I had to clarify. I clarified community as main male. So they could be in despair about a main male, all right? They could be the person in a position of authority, or whatever this friend is coming in, okay, that I see later. Or it could be a main male complaining about the situation, okay? And now that I see that, we have hen here, okay? Like some kind of chaos in the hen house. Maybe there's some gossip. All right. The despair is over sudden wealth. Come up. You got 777 in the 11 card here. Okay, some jackpot idea or some tangible possession or something of value, okay? Whatever it is, okay? It could be an idea that leads to something of value, maybe an investment concept or something, right? Maybe somebody's got the capital for it, is going to bring it in, right? To clarify lovers, you had home, the house card, and marriage. That could be an identifier of this main male, all right? They might be a married person living at home, having a happy life. I do see that here with the 10 of Cups on the dog card. So that was the first one that came out there. But this could also be an opportunity of working with a partnership. And we see that with the 7th house coming out later, okay? And maybe even an opportunity that could be done from home. Like, it doesn't have to require too much. You know, it's definitely something that can, and whatever this idea is, could maybe be a remote idea, okay? From Black Moon, pulled Jupiter Abundance, number 7. 31 breaks down to a 4. 7th house partners. 51 breaks down to a 6. Mercury retrograde reinvention. So this could definitely be a reinvented idea, okay, of some sort. Excuse me. I just ate. That's not a spiritual burp. All right. So to clarify these 3 cards here, you have number 18 breaks down to 9 with the dog here and the 10 of Cups, right? That's Piscean energy. Man's best friend, faithful, true, his soul he'd lend and trust to you. So this is definitely descriptive of a friend that is faithful, true, that you can trust. He's joyous, he's loyal. Okay, those are just the keywords off the card, right? So that could be an identifier of who this person coming in to create some stability here. You also have the Queen of Swords. So they could be in their feminine energy, or that could be the marriage card. This main male might be with a Queen of Swords. And you also have King of Cups, so he could also be a King of Cups, okay? Let's take it how it resonates. You have number 9 with the Flowers card here. Outlook means encouragement. Days will be filled with pleasures come true. Fate has so willed the best unto you. So this is definitely a come up coming through. And it's going to be communicated, okay? She could also be a card of legality as well. So there might need to be a need to be mindful of contracts. Another thing I was thinking about when I saw this card, and I said it wrong. Okay, so that means something. I thought, make sure you cross your I's and dot your T's. That's what I was thinking. And it's like, okay, no, that's wrong. It's flipped, right? It's it's wonky, right? So maybe that's where the misunderstanding is maybe something is not understood in a contract, or maybe something in a like the fine print had been missed. Okay, so read the fine print, whatever it is. Okay, make sure that everyone's on the same page essentially with whatever this idea is, whatever this turns out to be for y'all. With the King of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Oh, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy there too. Number 4, stately house beyond the gate bestows stability upon your fate. And love and play, your chance to win depends on how you first begin. So it all starts with this friend coming in that you can trust, okay? Now we're going to get into what this energy is about the misunderstanding, whatever this opposition is. It could be just a jealous friend that's outside of these 3, okay? That maybe you had the idea with before, and maybe they didn't show up for it, right? And this other friend comes along and go, I can do it, pick me. And then bam, it's a brilliant idea because you get promoted, right? You now can have a chance to like kind of organize something that is going to be hugely profitable, hugely provide work, money, all the material possession, everything on the second house card there, okay? You also have the same thing with the Taurus card as well. Some fertile idea. There's some new beginning happening that's awesome, okay? So to clarify what this might be in relationship to all this, Queen of Swords came out again, okay? Number 42, Amor is a sign that someone is looking at you with great love and longing. So this is obviously something that's been thought about for a while, right? Maybe this friend really wants to see this couple do well, right? Like, or this guy that maybe they've been friends with forever and ever and ever. I do get a sense it's forever friends. You do have like a timing here with the 9 of Pentacles, so maybe 9 or more years, okay? This is also just strong independence, with and being secure, right? Like feeling good, looking good, smelling good kind of card, right? Miss Independent. Maybe this is a chance for whoever's feeling lack in this situation to become independent again, right? Number 39, 12, 3. Heart signifies great joy when near, okay? And maybe it's some project that the couple can work on together, right? In addition to this person coming in that's going to be able to provide the opportunity or the idea or whatever this is, okay? You do have the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe this is something that's going to take a little bit of time. Do have to exercise some patience in it, right? That's also Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy as well. So you do have more earth energy. Number 14 breaks down to a 5. That signifies change. The Rider is a sign of good news. And it just says 6, 8, 11, or 13, but none of those popped up. Only 11 here popped up. That's why I was kind of like, well, what is the dealio? What is this? I had to clarify, right? It's communication coming in, but you did have the rapiers, okay? So we're going to figure out exactly what this bull misunderstanding greed situation is. What is the threat, right? It doesn't seem like it's a huge threat, but it does seem like it's probably somebody that is, it is distant from the Knight of Pentacles. I do see that, so it's less danger. Maybe it's just a comeback around energy because they sniff out that you got something coming down the pipeline or someone else is interested. Maybe they heard through the grapevine that this dog friend, right, had this great idea and wanted to propose it. And they're like, oh, hell no, I wanted that idea. Let me come on in right now. I'd come in like a wrecking bug, create some chaos, right? Um, Again, more Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. But the rapiers, I really had to clarify this communication. It does seem like it's both the new beginning and communication, and it can go both ways. It may include both. Also clarified it, Seven of Pentacles, which is investment energy. Some pretty big investment energy. But the flames are here. So 38 breaks down to an 11. This indicates good fortune and neutralizes the evil of lying unlucky ones. So it just seems like this energy coming in that's seeking to portray is just going to be more of a nuisance, a distraction, right? And maybe it's just something that's going to test a circumstance to see how badly you want it. Okay, it could be that, or how badly they want it, right? It could be for them. You also have the Four of Pentacles here. Okay, so I'm like, okay, obviously there's your greed, right? Like, this is a hoarding card. This is someone that's materialistic. You know, it could also be somebody that's just feeling lack in some way, shape, or form. The dog, if near, again with the true friends. If distant and surrounded by clouds, which there are none, unsuspected enemies, beware of. So, I mean, there's a little bit of that here with the fox. So, I wouldn't be too worried about it. It just seems like someone wants to get in the middle of someone else's idea. And it could be really a test for them and this couple, main male, whoever, you know, if this is a marriage, right? I'm just saying that because I see the marriage and the lovers there. And home. Seems like a happy home situation with the Ten of Cups, right? That is getting involved in it. You know, this may be a test for the dog. So take it how it resonates, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and use Izzy's deck Spirit. Let's talk about this fox, rapiers, this bull, this misunderstanding, this pig. Tell us more about this situation. It could also just be, too, that the dog may have, the dog friend, I'm just going to say the dog, may have, like, insecurity about it. Like, maybe they're not sure. Maybe they're, you know, they thought this was a great idea. They're just worried about how it's going to work out. Maybe they want to spitball ideas. Maybe, you know, the main male or whoever the female is in the situation. So I am seeing at least 3 people. At least. Possibly 4. Okay? Worried about what they might think, or if they'll go for it, or if there's finance for it, or what, you know. But it seems like it's going to be a good idea. It seems amazing. And if you're the dog, pitch it. Pitch the idea. You never know. I mean, of course, if you're pitching it to friends, be mindful that everybody's got to be on the same page. Make sure you use good communication, right? Okay? Effective, good communication. All right. So what is this pig, wall, bull? All right. We have peace, gains. It's gonna be all right. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be all right. Probably not a big deal. All right. What else? How to identify it though, Spirit? Someone is down low. That would be definitely your beware of greed. You know, seeking to betray. I think it's gonna make itself known. Righty-tighty. Yeah, you're going to be able to see it. Moon Goddess came out. So, yeah, follow your intuition and use your discernment. You'll be able to spot it in a heartbeat, okay? And you'll be able to respond to it as appropriate. You'll move accordingly, right? All right, let's see. Tell us about this dog friend. I will keep using Izzy's deck. Well, tell us about this idea. What is this idea? What does this come up here? Spell work, something to manifest, creation. Seeing the Magician card with that. Okay, mastery and be good at. Maybe it's something y'all are already good at. One more. And you're good at it quickly. All right, one more. Something regarding health. So take that how it resonates. It could be mind, body, health, mind, body, soul oriented. It may be, you know, well-rounded of an idea. Could be something creative. I'm seeing that. All right, let's see if we can pull some guidance on this and see if there's any more hints throughout and some guidance for you. Okay, I'm going to pause real quick. I just had a thought too. Whatever this is going to be good. You just need to have that confidence and strength. I wouldn't be too surprised if like one of the solar plexus oriented cards come up, right? Or any lower chakras. I would not be surprised at all if that happens. All right, almost done here. Let's see, that goes there. I'm going to go ahead and pull from this. Actually, no, we're going to pull from these. Since I have them nearby. Let's see what else we can come up with this. Something tangible, right? Like, what is this new idea, this fertility, this fertile thing that you're going to need confidence for? All right. Or any person in this situation might need confidence for, right? Sounds like to me maybe the friend might be a little what's going on? Okay, I have this idea. We're going to do it? You think it's going to work? All right, let's see. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Let me get that close up for you. Hopefully you can see it with it being the way it is. Okay. Trust the niggle. That nagging sense, that intuitive ping that you got. So, if Mr. Dog is watching or Mrs. Dog is watching, go for it. Yes. Yes. Hey, and if you know that, this friend of yours can help, pitch it. You never know. What's the worst they're going to say? No? Right? Have that confidence. All right, you also have White Rose here. New start and wisdom. So wisdom, you might learn stuff through this. This is great. An Aristotle quote, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Hopefully you can see that. Gosh, it's terrible lighting. I'm sorry, guys. All right. I'll stick you up there. All right. Move you. Let's see. There we go. I knocked that. I'm sure I did. All right, let's see what the lesson is. There's always a lesson to every test, all right? Like, let's say the test is for this, greedy person coming in with their hand out, right? Could also be a test for the dog friends as well. And it could very well be a test for the main male or his mate, okay? So let's see what that is. Since there's at least 3 people, we'll get 3. There we go. Okay. Can't make it up. Success. I know that there's no greater goal than to love. Service. I feel good when I can help others. And courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So whatever fear exists, cut through it like butter. All right? Grab that solar plexus power like a knife. Cut through it like butter. All right, let's get some light. Put this oracle on here. Maybe it'll give us some more clues as to what this may be surrounding. What this idea may be. All right. This is definitely feeling good energy, though. Whatever this is going to be the bomb. I feel good for this. This may be $1 million idea. Even if it's a small investment, right? All right. I'm going to get 3. You've got protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. I'm going to stick you here. Talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. Let's get one more. And strength. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. All right. So you got this. This is old news. This is not your first rodeo, okay? You got this. And let's get some guidance from Isis. Isis, can you tell us what's going on here? Give us a little hint, nudge, nudge. Just so folks know this is their story. All right. In case you're like me and you've got like hundreds of people in your life. Okay. All right, here we go. Ooh, I think that's Sekhmet in the background. Lion energy. All right. Temple of Carnelian. It is time to trust in your own boldness and courage. Okay, so what's the word of the day, kids? Yay! All right. Taking risks that feel true to your heart and engaging in practices that make you feel truly and genuinely alive, embodied, and more of yourself, even if not always comfortable, are going to help you live the life you were born to live. Booyah! Mic drop. All right, let's get one from our legendary ladies. Maybe there might be a little bit more clues. It's probably going to be about courage and confidence. More solar plexus going on, right? Okay. But yeah, this is obviously something that's going to also help others. All right, whatever this investment is. You know, that actually reminds me of something I thought about a while ago. Okay, for those of you that have seen Silence of the Lambs, okay, I had noticed this a couple years ago, okay, and I was like, dang, that's a good idea. So maybe I'm the friend that's going to give you a brilliant $1 million idea. Who knows? Take it how it resonates. But I remember when the Buffalo Bill house from Silence of the Lambs went up on sale. Now, granted, it's in some very quaint small town, you know, just way southeast of, I think, Detroit, or it's somewhere in Michigan, I think. But it was on like 3/4 of an acre of land. And I know it had train tracks like up front of it, but alongside the river that it's near, or creek or something. It's actually a really beautiful property and a beautiful house. It's like a 3-bedroom, 1-bath. They sold it for under $300,000. The person who bought it flipped it and turned it into a $5,000 a month Airbnb. It came furnished, right? So maybe this friend is going to come in and maybe offer up to help finance something like that that's going to end up making bank, right? Basically, that house is going to pay for itself in 4 years. Like, that's nothing, right? And then some. And on top of that, the service to others is they just helped out this small town, right? Now they're getting people to come in and buy services and goods from the local town, right? People have been struggling. There hadn't been enough work. There wasn't enough economy going on. So by doing that, they were able to actually capitalize on some property that had been in a movie that was really well known to also help out the town as well, and for the property to pay for itself. So it could be something similar to that. Maybe not a property. I didn't see real estate. It could be something else though, right? But when you think about the greater good and how it's going to help, you know, affect, and that could be the understanding part of it as well, right? Like where, you know, crossing I's and dotting T's could be a concern. You got to think of how it's going to affect the environment or atmosphere around whatever this project is, okay? Like how it's going to help the greater good. So that might be something too to think about. That house popped up in my head. You have Hathor, joy. I'll go ahead and read it for you. Just be happy, right? Think joyous is going to be joy. It's going to be good. Think positive. What else does she say? New things, new good things. Goddess of love and joy, Hathor, the golden one, appears to usher in a new era of celebration and joy. You'll find happiness if you decide to pursue the avenue you're already contemplating. So you might already be thinking of this at the moment. After hearing all of this, whatever's popping into your head, that may be it, okay? All right, let's get 3 chakra cards, Spirit. Last 1, 2, there we go. 22, it's for your life purpose, throat chakra. Definitely communication involved. Number 1, Mother Earth, that's an earthing card. Also a grounding card, but just in need of an earthy date, okay? Connecting with Earth and Gaia. So maybe there's something having to do with Earth, okay? And that could also tie into the health aspect of things as well. That came up. Solar plexus. Number 16 breaks down to a 7 again with determination. Okay? Look at all them salmon trying to get upstream, right? There may be a hard road ahead with it. There may be a lot of complications. This is what I was thinking. Like perhaps with the environment or atmosphere, whatever this idea is going to be in, right? Thus, making sure everybody is on the same page so that you know the best route up the waterfall, okay? Because salmon make it up that waterfall every day. Oh, they go against the stream all the time. Not all of them make it, but most of them do, and then they do it all over again every year. Every season they do it. All right, let's get free from Halloween. Anything else? Dawn, light after the darkness. So it makes sense. Remove any obstacles with this death card. New beginnings. Love it. And mummy, change with movement. Okay, so take action, right? Just like the chaos card, right? Santa Muerte. This also has very much renewal and resurrection vibes. An old idea coming back to life, right? Oh. Love really wanted to pop out at the next deck here, number 10. All right. Heart space decisions here. Following your intuition, using discernment. What else? Take a soul-guided approach. It is your life purpose, right? Belonging, house of the night, where you feel you truly belong. 41 breaks down to a 5 again. Okay. Anything else? No? Okay. Let's get some final guidance for you guys, since I'm still doing that. I haven't put the decks away. They're here. Let's use them. I'm going to pull one from Beyond Lemuria for you. And again, with the house, maybe this is something that can be done remotely. Like managing something remotely. Could have something to do with the house. Keep picking up on the real estate vibes. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a residential property, right? Like maybe it could be a store or something, right? An art space. Just trying to think of the things that would be something you'd have to manage. All right, that's good. Let's get one. You have number 14, Earth. Nurture nature. There's your Mother Earth there, number 1. Okay. Maybe you'll get some more pings about it in Earth, nature, right? Looking after the planet. Maybe this has something to do with an environmental cause too. That could be your service. The ebb and flow of life, the loving embrace of Mother Nature, the natural beauty of death and decay. You do have death and decay, but also resurrection type energy as well with those Halloween cards. The macro-microcosm, time and nature, ancestors, growth through weathering storms, nurturing self and heart so you may flourish. Themes are grounding, finding our roots, reliability, physical healing, nurture, solid foundations, fertility, and vitality. Okay. No one can hold us the way nature can. Mama Nature is a powerful healer and transmuter of dense energies we may be holding on to. Just as she takes in our breath, in, out breath, and returns our bones to fertile soil, so too she can transform our woes if we allow ourselves to surrender, to lie in her grassy arms or be embraced by her branches. Just as plastics and oils cannot be broken down into the earth for renewal, when our emotions become hardened and impenetrable, catalyzed into something more destructive, they cannot be transformed into the compost that we grow from. Just thinking of the process of composting, right? You need green matter, brown matter, right? Just seeing the color green there too. as well as like worms and things to make it really awesome. So whatever this is going to require a few components, right? You might actually need more than just the 3 people involved to do this. Maybe whoever this greedy person is coming in could be utilized in some way, even if they're just a worm. Right? It's not just the green matter, the brown matter, and the worms. You also need someone churning it and adding water to it from time to time, right? You need a laborer. Or they could be the worms that gobble up stuff and turn it into brown gold. Okay? So maybe this could be a good experience for that person too. I wouldn't see it as a total like toss that person out. See how they can be of service in this situation, okay? But they need a change of direction, a change of intention for sure. They need to be on the same page with the rest of y'all, okay? They can't be actively trying to work against you for their own selfish gain, because it ain't going to work out. It's not going to be this long-term thing. You kind of have to negotiate something. Communication is going to be key here. And that could also be something good for their purpose as well. Okay? Something to think about. All right. Experiences we may categorize as good or bad are a part of life. Death and rebirth are part of the natural cycle that allows for the continuation of life. Creating something through suppression and control that will not break down will only bring us further out of harmony, right? Okay. Nature is all around us. Notice her and know that when you feel like no one else can hold you, she can. Spend as much time in nature as possible and do what you can to preserve it. So this could also be for the greater good in terms of helping out the environment in some way as well, okay? Hopefully that helps. Comment down below if it resonates. You don't have to tell me how it resonates. You can say, hey, it resonates. Just so I know that it's connecting with folk, because I'm seeing my own story in here too. So specifically with someone I know. And maybe one of his friends. I think it's one of his friends. You know, that's what it sounds like to me. You know, there is a bit of insecurity with those two. So maybe this is actually something that's going to be also a good collaboration for them, right? It's going to heal their relationship in a way, right? They've been besties since high school. You know, maybe they have a mutual bestie that, you know, is kind of, there is one person that's kind of like the pig, okay? Maybe they might get a little butthurt over this idea, right? Like they're maybe not feeling like they're going to be involved. But it does sound like for this situation, for example, it's not real estate, right? It would be some sort of like band concept of some sort, given how multi-talented his friend is. So that could be something along those lines, right? And music is definitely healing for mind, body, and soul for sure, and can be of service to other people, right? But this piggy friend could easily come and go, what about me? Yeah. Well, they can make him their roadie. If you can't play an instrument, right, and it doesn't work out, you know, be the roadie, be the manager, whatever, right? So hopefully that helps you guys, okay? Keeping your eyes peeled for more. I have more coming up, all right? These pop up daily, it seems like now, in some form or another. And I'll just go ahead and post them, all right? There you go. Have a good one, guys. Bye.